What's up, gamers? Barnes here. This is Panke, and he is playing the character Bazwook. He's a first level enchanter. He has a question. And since I have YouTube at my disposal, I'm going to use you guys to help me find a ruling. Panke, pose your question.
Alright, so I'm playing this guy. He's an enchanter. And there's this 0-level cantrip for a wizard called Ghost Sound. It's an illusion spell in the Figment subcategory. Ghost Sound allows you to create a volume of sound that rises, recedes, approaches, or remains at a fixed place. You choose what type of sound Ghost Sound creates when casting it, and cannot thereafter change the sound's basic character. The volume of sound created depends on your level. You can produce as much noise as 4 normal humans per caster level, maximum 40 humans. Thus, talking, singing, shouting, walking, marching, or running sounds can be created. The noise a Ghost Sound spell produces can be virtually any type of sound within the volume limit. A horde of rats running and squeaking is about the same volume as 8 humans running and shouting. A roaring lion is equal to the noise from 16 humans, while a warring dragon is equal to the noise from 32 humans. Anyone who hears a ghost sound receives a will save to disbelieve.
Alright.
So, I'm playing a wizard that has no ranks in Perform. As I was considering my character build, it didn't occur to me that musical performance would be part of his repertoire. I had a previous character who I planned to be a musical performer, and it never fully came to fruition. The campaign ended quite early, or at least I stopped coming. Something like that. So, my consideration is this. With Ghost Sound, when Boswick is playing his flute. Now, he's not a performer per se, but he is quite charismatic. He's especially charismatic. He's an enchanter also. If he were to use Ghost Sound at first level, he would be able to produce a volume of sounds as created by 4 normal humans. Now, this says to me that any noise that 4 normal humans could play, whether on instruments or singing, within the volume limit of normal, he would be able to produce this sound. Now, this says to me that while he was playing his flute, he would be able to have a 4-part accompaniment along with his flute. Now, my question is, when I roll my performance check, is the total quality of the performance created determined by the check, or do I receive a bonus to the performance check based on the fantastical nature of the performance, or both? Because I think there's an argument for both. And as far as the will save is concerned, since this performance will be given with the explicit acknowledgement that magic is to be used, I will ask the audience to relax, forgo their will save, so that they will all be able to hear the performance properly. And it seems to me fairly reasonable that I might convince people to do this, especially given my reputation as a wizard who specializes in hospitality and diplomacy.
Alright. So that's your question, whether you get a perform skill bonus,
or whether the perform check applies to the quality of the performance made by the Ghost Sound, or both. Because frankly, if I knew a guy that could play 5 instruments and sing at the same time, it wouldn't matter how good he was. It would still be badass. You see what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
That's just a consideration.
Are you going to act depressed? I believe the bards are depressed. I believe the...
My character is not going to be taking any levels in Bard. He's a wizard.
Okay.
Wizards are not depressed.
So there's the question.
Not the best wizards.
Should he get any kind of bonus in this situation, and what would it be? How would you rule it? Well, thanks, gamers. Have a good game. Make it a good game for somebody else.
It's a cantrip.